He said it's gonna be a couple days for sure.
Yeah, for sure, mate. I'm keen on this
He's
hunt.
killed a couple 350 bulls, which are big. And so yeah, I was thinking, I heard something on the radio the first evening, and I'm like,
I'm killed.
yeah, what was that?
It's different with an Australian accent.
What?
Up in the mountains.
Well, that holding out didn't last too long.
Like it's like Joe didn't know who I was, so he was just like he just kept walking past me.
Yeah.
And then yeah, no, that was cool.
We're besties.
I'm very glad I crossed paths with you, brother.
Me too.
Yeah, this has been incredible. I mean, and we've hunted buffalo together in Australia before. Of course, been in bear camp together. Now you reminded me, Lanai, we all killed bucks there.
Buffalo I've hunted twice.
The Nile
Buffalo I hunted.
was the dream team.
No, that was
I mean, we had Remy Warren, Shane Dorian, Cameron.
Kimmy left camp on day 30 and she was grinding it out too, and she was the same. She's like, I won't feel right in shooting an elk in here because we're not seeing any. You know what it's like, and yeah, so but to come here and see big healthy populations, it's, you know, my experience in doing that backcountry stuff, the experience is just testing. But it's not you don't get
A hunter, because you're getting all this non-resident tag sales, which are expensive, for a non-resident, and they're overselling, jamming people in there, probably over-harvesting if the truth is known. And so, who wins in that situation? No, I guess they've got more money, but the hunters don't win, the elk don't win. So they've corrected that. I think next year now non-resident is draw. It's not over the counter, which is good because I know. So yeah, it was probably super frustrating, and I'm not trying to discount that because I know when that's the only option I had, that was my life. How do I get away from people? And if I couldn't, it killed me. So we're not dismissing how that feels and how that sucks. That wasn't what the comment was. Finding trail stupid. It was just like. That's what I did. When I went, I would try to find how to get away from people.
Yeah.
Also,
That's what I can where you show everything else. And I think a lot of respect comes from the public when you show that, because they can see that it's just not kill. It's just not bloodthirsty. There's so much more to it. And there's so much more to it, to the point that
yeah, and like again, this kind of place is not a place everybody can experience. But there's a lot of things that we can't do. It's just how the world works.
Maybe I could hunt Wyoming. Wyoming public land is like 10 times better than Oregon. So that's what people do. They keep working and getting to better opportunities. That's how life works, right? You're like, areas to shy away from.
So if you gravitate towards things that people are scared of, first of all, you learn something about yourself that you can. Because I knew other people. Like it started out with martial arts, started out with fighting. I was terrified of fighting. I've done that are exciting. Bow hunting is the most exciting, and particularly bow hunting elk, because there's something about the screams and the just to make weight, and I would be depleted. And I remember thinking, I can't. It's like it's such an unbelievable struggle to try to make that weight. And so I decided I was going to go up in weight. And then when I went up in weight, I had so much more energy and so much more enthusiasm.
So did you became vegetarian to cut weight?
Yeah, so I became a vegetarian.
And you still have those antlers as a memory of that hunt on your studio table right now. You're still talking about that. That memory is still as vivid as it was at that time, cooking, as you said, as a caveman, cooking that buck over the fire. So it's far from mindless. And in fact, it's actually the opposite. It's so soul enriching that you're never going to forget those moments. And
Multiple levels of satisfaction higher. But much more difficult to do and much more rewarding when it happens. And it's also requires so much more discipline. Like I remember, you remember the time that we went to California and we had no success bow hunting for like 6 days, and we pulled out a perfect shot in this one moment.
And his bulls were squaring up. So I was like, bull left. No, bull right.
Yeah.
No, it's like, no, bull left. And then switch to the bull on the left. All this is happening crazy, a big rut fest. I don't know how many bulls were up there, but it was so much pressure. and then you just executed the perfect arrow.
And should go on. I don't think everybody should play chess. I think you should do whatever you're excited about, whatever you are whatever you gravitate towards, whatever
challenges you.
Yeah, whatever challenges you. And for you, it might be running 240. I don't want to run 240 miles. Why the fuck do you do it? I don't know. But when you do it, I'm like, God damn, he did it. You know, it's doing things like that. They, like I said, it's
Adam for his Australian phrase. Well, get more excited.
And
Like,
put
how
out
can
the
you get
constant-
more
Yeah,
excited?
I mean, like I said, I think when we were at my bull today, it's like the first bull I killed.
Yeah.
And I was just like, and I said it yesterday too, I said, this, packing up your bull, working on your bull, I said, this is the best day of my life.
Yeah.
And then today, guess what today was?
the best thing